Childhood is a golden time for many of us, but for some it can lay the groundwork for a difficult life in their brains.
The more stress, trauma, instability there's in the environment, the less these circuits develop properly. The more traumatic experiences people have in childhood, by far the greater the risk of addiction.
Best-selling author Dr. Gabor Mate continues to transfix millions of viewers.
The real question in addiction is not why the addiction, but why the pain.
Across various mediums,
the #1 health podcast in the world.
With his profound insights.
Trauma is a wound. It's a psychic wound that leaves a scar, it leaves an imprint.
After practicing family medicine in Vancouver, going on to provide addiction treatment in the downtown east side while working at St. Paul's Hospital. CTV News reached the world-renowned expert on the Gulf Islands.
Both the science and the empathy is missing from the public discourse.
There's been no shortage of rallies and backlash against BC policies like safer supply and supervised consumption sites.
This is about the street disorder and the disorder that surrounds the overdose prevention site.
We should be helping them get off the drugs and not just having a location for them to use the drug.
The most prevalent myth around addiction is that people are choosing to behave the way they are.
He points to multiple studies and research finding poverty and lack of emotional care can impact children and our society.
The more inequality there is in a country, the more addiction there is, the more illness there is, and the more hostility there is.
Mate wants to see education for doctors, police, teachers, and the public about risk factors and how harm reduction measures aren't a solution, but a way to reduce the spread of disease and preventable deaths and connect with those who are suffering.
People are desperate to soothe their pain, so desperate that they even take the risk of taking lethal medications. But what is that if not despair?
When viewed through Mate's compassionate lens, British Columbia records on average 5 deaths of despair every day. Penny Daflos, CTV News, Vancouver.